What's going on, y'all? Project Rider here, and today, Honkai Impact. But today, pretty much another reaction, but I just wanted to kind of watch this video with you guys. It's called Introducing the Honkai-Verse. And I guess it's pretty much gonna break down like, the pretty much like what's going on, pretty much tell me um pretty much the details of what's going on in Honkai so I can have a better understanding. I am currently reading the manga. So I pretty much got a better understanding now. That's pretty much why I haven't put out any reaction videos because I know the couple videos after I left off are pretty much getting intense. So I kind of want to have a better background. So that's pretty much, my reasoning. Yeah, so let's watch this video. Please like the video. Tells me you guys want more Honkai content, and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, Discord if you guys want to chat up, about Honkai or whatever. Twitch also is in the description if you guys want to come out when I stream because I am gonna stream Honkai a little bit more. I did stream a couple times already, so if you guys want to come out. And now let's that was a long intro. I'm sorry, but yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Greetings, Captains. Welcome to the Honkai Operations Center. Have you wondered where the Valkyries came from? What are they fighting for? And what exactly does Honkai mean? We will be diving into the history and worldview of Honkai Impact throughout
Okay,
this series.
Teach, come on.
Today is a basic
Teach
introduction
me a
to
little
the
something.
prequel of the entire story. Throughout history, the struggle between mankind and nature has never ceased. The Honkai-Verse is based on a parallel universe that reiterates this conflict, humanity's struggle against the Honkai. But what is the Honkai? We don't know exactly where it's from, but it's a force of chaos that existed from the beginning of time.
Right.
It wants to destroy human civilization. And when human technology...
Yeah, so when I was reading a manga, what's her name? Callan? Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name right. Callan. She's pretty much uh a being or a person that lived a long time ago, and she was pretty much from the church, right? And I don't want to get this wrong, but I think the church is called Schicksal. Schicksal. I want to say I might be pronouncing it wrong. I think that's what it's called, but pretty much what I read from like the first two chapters, that the church is pretty much not what it seems, and it seems like Callan's kind of beginning to understand that this is not what it seems. That the teachings of the church is not, it's not being implemented. I don't know if like the teachings are supposed to be good or something, and then they just turn bad or whatever. But I am on the second chapter, so there's that. So I got that from the first two chapters. So yeah, so and Honkai, they've been battling Honkai ever since. It's pretty much like a calamity that's trying to destroy humanity, but at the same time, humanity ain't so good too. So I don't know if they're trying to cleanse humanity or just what I'm getting from is to destroy humanity to start all over, like a reset button or something.
advances, it grows stronger. Honkai have tried to destroy us through creating supernatural disasters, monsters, and plagues, and giving birth to Hershers, godlike beings who can bend physical laws. In the Honkai-Verse, humanity has already established a high-tech global civilization 50,000 years ago. Modern humans refer to this civilization as the previous era. Unfortunately, those high-tech humans in the previous era lost the war and were defeated by the Honkai. The previous era was destroyed, but some humans survived to rebuild human civilization. This brings us to the current era. Of course, Honkai wants to destroy humanity, so they didn't leave us in peace, even in the current era. 2717 BC was the date of the earliest record of the Honkai beast attacks. Fortunately, gifted human warriors such as Ji Xuanyan helped us defeat these early Honkai monsters. But Ji Xuanyan...
Okay. So what I read, the reason I say that the Honkai is like trying to cleanse humanity is because the first like couple panels of the manga kind of showed us like what the Honkai was kind of doing and how humanity was always at war at itself. So I kind of like got the idea of like maybe the Honkai ain't so bad. Maybe they are because kind of cleanse the whole humanity is kind of crazy. Kind of like iRobot. If you ever seen that, they program these robots to kind of protect us, but you know, um, we pretty much humanity is so bad because we do wars, we fight one another, greed and all that. They pretty much kind of caged us up. That's pretty much kind of like the movie. And Will Smith and old girl was trying to break free of their clutches because their way of saving us was to cage us in, so which wasn't right. So pretty much, I thought like maybe that pretty much was going in my mind. Like maybe no Honkai was just like, yo, you know what? We got to get rid of y'all. Y'all like cancer to the earth, right? But I don't know, cause what I just seen from here was just I don't know.
And disappeared into the
We'll
seas
just
after
keep
an
going.
expedition to defeat the giant Honkai beast Triol. To defend humanity against the Honkai, a religious organization known as the Schicksal rose after the fall of the Roman Empire. Schicksal was led by an overseer, usually a member of the Apocalypse family, who established Schicksal. It helped create the feudal order by helping various European princes gain power. They also developed crude Honkai-powered weapons and initiated the Honkai Crusades. The feudal armies of Europe fought the Honkai, defeating them in many battles and reclaiming lost lands. To increase its power, Schicksal also recruited and trained its own military. The Valkyrie Order is the most famous Schicksal fighting force, and a legendary Valkyrie is Kallen of
Ah,
House
yes,
Kaslana.
I know that.
The Kaslanas are a family of knights known for their prowess in fighting the Honkai. Kallen's most powerful weapon is the Oath of Judah, an artifact.
Okay, so Kalin Kaslana. So I'm guessing that Kiana is that's like Kiana's like ancestor. So that's why Kiana's so important in the story, right? Because Kalin was a legendary warrior, which she did lose to. She lost to some like I think it was like a godly being. I don't know what she was, but she pretty much said something to Kalin, I remember, and was like I forgot what she said, but she pretty much said something to kind of like made her think, and it started changing her ways. Like I said, I'm only on chapter 2 on the prologue of like Honkai, so let's keep going. My bad if I'm like stopping it a lot, but I'll try to not stop it.
Fact from the previous era that was very effective against the Honkai. However, many things happened in the year 1470. Honkai created an infectious virus that caused the Great Plague and killed millions throughout Europe. But Schicksal did not focus on treating the plague. Instead, the leaders wanted to dominate the Eurasian continent and declared war against the Ming Empire of China. The war ended with Schicksal's defeat in 1475.
Oh
To
wow.
pay for the losses, Schicksal increased taxes and took money from the poor. These bad decisions only made Schicksal even less popular. When Schicksal tried to recover from its defeat, the Great Plague continued to claim lives. Otto Apocalypse, a younger son of Schicksal's ruling dynasty of House Apocalypse, managed to develop a cure in 1475. Although he was not the heir to the seat of Overseer, Otto's discovery increased his popularity. The deaths of his father and brothers allowed him to become the new Overseer. Since then, human technology continued to grow. Everyone thought Honkai was gone, but the first Honkai eruption took place in 1952 and destroyed the entirety of Berlin. The eruption gave birth to the first Herrscher, a powerful godlike being capable of bending physical laws. Schicksal, which has become a rather secretive organization by now, quickly overpowered and captured the Herrscher for research. But Schicksal scientists failed to find out anything. The first Herrscher was then transferred to a Schicksal lab in London for additional inquiry. It was there that the first Herrscher was given the name Welt by the resident scientists Einstein and Tesla. The scientists and leadership of the North American branch were already very displeased with Otto's militaristic leadership. Some even doubted Otto's willingness to eradicate the Honkai. These differences eventually led to the independence of the entire branch, which renamed themselves Anti-Entropy in 1955. Unlike
Ah, okay.
Schicksal, which relied on Valkyries as its elite warriors, Anti-Entropy designed and built Honkai-powered mechs.
Oh, okay.
The second
I
Honkai
thought that was in
eruption
the same
happened in
team.
2000 and destroyed Siberia and the Russian Far East. It turned out that Schicksal were performing many inhumane experiments on Honkai-resistant children. One of them, Siren, awakened and acquired Herrscher powers and proceeded to take revenge against those who tested on her and her friends.
Is it Siren or Siren? I thought it was like Siren. Okay. So this is the one that's in Kiana, right? So all this time I thought she was like the first Herrscher. Right? Okay. So another person was the first Herrscher. So I'm wondering if the first Herrscher is the strongest Herrscher. Hmm. Okay.
Schicksal mobilized hundreds of Valkyries and depleted its entire arsenal of Honkai fission missiles to defeat this foe. Many Valkyries fell in battle, including Cecilia Shariak, reputedly the best Valkyrie of Schicksal.
Oh.
14 years later, in 2014, a minor Honkai eruption, referred to as an outbreak, took place in Nagazora. The outbreak wiped out the entire city and transformed many into zombies. The cause was the partial awakening of Mei Raiden, the third Herrscher, due to an implantation of a Herrscher gem. The Nagazora outbreak was contained by Schicksal Far East Branch, led by Teresa Apocalypse. The few survivors of the event, Kiana Kaslana, Mei Raiden, and Bronya Zajcek, were then enrolled in St. Freya High School, a Valkyrie training school.
Hold on. Let me go back. I want to go back real quick. She said, okay, he's the third Herrscher, right? So, hold on. Okay,
Valkyrie
I want to go back. I want to understand this.
14 years later, in 2014, a minor Honkai eruption, referred to as an outbreak, took place in Nagazora. The outbreak wiped out the entire city and transformed many into zombies. The cause was the partial awakening of Mei Raiden, the third Herrscher, due to an implantation of a Herrscher.
Okay. So, Mei was already the third Herrscher. She was already the third Herrscher when she went to, is it Saint Freya? So she was a Herrscher all along? Okay. Or is this like, I don't know. Okay. Let's keep going.
Herrscher gem. The Nagazora outbreak was contained by Schicksal Far East Branch, led by Teresa Apocalypse. The few survivors of the event, Kiana Kaslana, Mei Raiden, and Bronya Zajcek, were then enrolled in St. Freya High School, a Valkyrie training school built by Teresa Apocalypse after the Second Honkai War. Now we can finally move on to the events in the game itself. Honkai Impact 3rd starts in the year 2016. You are the captain of the flying battleship Hyperion of Schicksal Far East Branch. You will lead Kiana Kaslana, a brash and hot-headed Valkyrie trainee, and her other friends into battle. We hope this provides a basic understanding of the important events and forces of Honkai Universe. The rest of the history will continue in future episodes, following the life of Kiana, Mei, Bronya, and other Valkyries in the Honkai-Verse.
Okay. Just gonna go back so these screens. Okay. So I know Yae Sakura is in the past. Kallen is in the past too. So they're not in like present time, I guess. So Mei was a Herrscher even before she came to Saint Freya? Am I reading that right, or am I just like confused? So let me know in the comments. But yeah, okay. So yeah, they just pretty much gave me a more understanding. I feel like reading the manga will kind of make me more comfortable in the story. Yeah, so pretty much, the Honkai is pretty much, um basically like, a calamity. They just pretty much just comes and just try to destroy humanity. And you got the Schicksal. I want say if I'm pronouncing that wrong, my bad. Um, and the Entropy, so battling the Honkai. So okay, so then May after that explosion in Naga something, her the third Hersher rose up from her or went in her or something, right? And yeah, that's I don't know, that's kind of weird. Okay, but yeah, but if I'm like kind of interpreting this wrong, let me know in the comments. But yeah, so hopefully, even the people that's kind of like watching this that don't know about Honkai, maybe this video will kind of help you out too, and kind of like me being kind of confused and kind of know what I'm a little bit, kind of like gives you more um I guess an okay that being confused is okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying the story. This is very interesting. um this story is it's very interesting. It's I would say it's very more interesting than Genshin at this point. But hopefully you guys enjoy. Smash that like button. Uh, Pretty much lets me know you guys want more content. And Twitch, Discord in the description. If you guys want to come through. And yeah, I will try to put out more reactions. I kind of want to just like dive in the story real quick and not dive too far. And yeah, so all right, I'll see you on the next video. That's Mosey out.